Yep, we're back. Tomahawk Talk. We're fucking back. As always, I'm your main man, J Money, as everybody has ever called me. With me, we have Jose making his long awaited return. And we've got Ryan.
What's going on, guys?
Yep. We're all back. Ben had, he unfortunately had an infection with his nipple rings that he got a couple weeks ago. So he's at the emergency room right now getting his nipples checked out. A lot of stuff to talk about, guys. A lot of stuff that we could talk about. First, I do want to mention that Thanksgiving's coming up. So we've had a bunch.
Day, fellas.
Blooper cooked us almost a year ago, Ryan.
Man, that motherfucker. And I love Blooper too, man. That broke my fucking heart.
Can we agree that turkey is just not it?
I'll be honest with you, man. Depends how you cook it.
I mean, yeah, but
Hey, look at Jose. He's with me on this one. It's depending on how you cook it.
There is a right way and a wrong way to cook turkey. If you say turkey is too dry, my brother, I'm so sorry, but you don't know how to cook it.
Thank you, Jose.
I like turkey. Like any kind of meat, I'm probably scavenging that shit down.
Oh, interesting. Any
I bet you are,
kind
Jeff.
of meat? Do you want to elaborate on that, Jebby? Do you want to
Dark meat, light meat, any kind. I mean, it is.
Meat?
I mean, who doesn't love a good weenie, especially, at the baseball game?
Yeah, little wiener at the baseball game. Don't matter if it's got ketchup on it either. I mean, if you got a little ketchup on your wiener, then there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's when you start getting other stuff on it. It's when you gotta be worried.
Cup there, Jeb. I know the listeners were very intrigued by that last time.
Yes. I don't want to get crucified. It is water. It is.
You better show the camera, bro. I don't believe you.
I don't want to spill water all over my fucking keyboard, but no. So yeah, I mean, Blooper cooked us Turkey Day. Turkey's okay. I'd prefer ham, but whatever.
Chat in the comments, please let Jeb know how to cook turkey. Just
I don't.
a couple recipes.
I don't cook turkey. That's not my job. But
man,
if I was,
this podcast now, Jose, back me up here. We're getting crucified now because of that statement.
I would deep fry turkey if I had the option.
I've seen some people do that, especially in the last recent few years, and I've never tried it. I'd be willing to.
I'd try it. I don't know if I'd do it. I don't know if I'd do deep fry.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know if I would do it myself. I feel like there's a lot of... knowing me, I'd probably burn something down.
I'm not going to sit there and buy a fucking turkey and then fuck it up. Like, I'm going to let somebody else buy it and fuck it up.
I saw a TikTok where a guy took what do they call that? An engine jack or an engine block holder thing. He took that and he was lowering the turkey into the deep fryer.
Engine jack, Jeb?
Yes.
Engine jack.
Yeah.
God,
He took one of those and he lowered it into the deep fryer. It's pretty smart.
Fun fact, we actually use engine jacks, aka Hoyer lifts, for overweight patients in hospitals. It's literally what they are, is engine jacks.
Damn.
Fun fact. It's tough.
So
tough!
I wonder if they're having to use that with Ben right now with his nipples.
Damn.
Oh, Jeb.
Jeb, you're so fucking lame, bro. Let's get in the fucking news before everybody turns this fucking podcast off. God, Jesus.
I'm just kidding, Ben. I love you. No. But we've been getting the house ready for Thanksgiving, right? So I'm painting the halls because we hadn't painted the hallways yet. I'm repainting trim, doing the steps and stuff like that. And
You're doing bullshit work.
yeah, just the bullshit. So I popped my AirPods in, and I put Michael Jackson on shuffle. And let me tell
Solid.
you, It took me like 4 hours to get that one hallway painted because my ass was out there fucking moonwalking and doing the worm. my fucking
Are you
my
doing
whole
the worm like Freddie Freeman did the worm? That motherfucker
No.
got hair. Y'all seen that shit?
yes.
I mean, it's actually pretty impressive.
It is very fucking impressive. I see why the Braves said, "No, you can't do that shit no more." Like,
Honestly,
God dang.
you know, honestly, when that news came out of him doing the worm after the Dodgers won the World Series, and that whole thing about the Braves not letting him do it, is that a confirmed thing, by the way?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, God, Jesus, you see all the shit you can't do in the Atlanta Braves organization.
I don't
Braves
blame the
play.
Braves one bit. Like, there's so much potential for impact, man. You got a job to do. Like, you're getting paid millions to play baseball. So I do not blame the Braves. I'm so sorry.
I could
He
see
was
a fractured
young.
rib. I could see a fractured elbow.
He was in Myrtle Beach. Was he not? Or was that before he
Yeah,
had got
it was
there?
in Myrtle Beach because they won. I think they won the championship down there. I think it was Myrtle Beach.
Just Atlanta just does not like to have fun.
But after a World Series win, fuck it.
Oh, yeah, let it rip.
I would have absolutely done the worm all over the fucking train tracks in Houston after 21 and would not give a fuck.
I've done it all over their fucking field, their dugout, and their own clubhouse. I've been doing it everywhere.
That too. We've got a couple news and signings and trades that we can go over. I'm sure me
Speaking
and
of
Ryan,
Houston, actually,
yeah. I'm sure me and Ryan are probably going to get in an argument at some point, but
Jeff, me and you have been seeing more eye to eye on things than me and Ben here lately.
I'm sure we'll get into one on one of them.
Is there new news?
No. Raisel Iglesias is back. 1 year, $16 million. I feel like this is a perfect deal. Win-win for both sides. Iggy was lights out in the second half. 1 year, you don't have to commit that much.
Let's be honest.
I love
he
it.
wasn't lights out last year.
In the second half,
Yes. There you go. You had to confirm second half.
that's what I said.
He had
I
a
said
rough
was lights
start.
out in the second half.
My bad.
But if you think about it, I know we all wanted Iglesias like publicly shot in the first half. He had come off of probably the most usage he had ever had the year prior in 24. Like Snit trotted his ass out there. Probably more than like 90% of starters pitched in the bigs. Like he was using him multi-innings, he was using him in extra innings, he was using him to save. I mean, he had a hell of a season in 24. And then 25 in the first half. I mean, it was probably just suffering from over usage from the first year. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but
yeah, I don't know what exactly happened, but that slider of his, man, was not sliding. And then at a certain point in the season, he just had to abandon it completely. But
Slider gave me nightmares for a solid 2 months.
I mean, on a 1 year deal, how much was it? 16 mil?
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Good deal. I like it. Also, another small bit. I'm pretty sure he also got the same deal from the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, and he chose to come back to Atlanta. So
yep.
Get
that
fucked
just
up.
shows you. That just shows you how much he likes it here in Atlanta. So that's huge.
Brian, any takeaways from the Iglesias signing?
Did you say Brian?
I said Ryan.
Let's say disrespected by this month. Yeah, I think, man, you touched on it, Jeff. We were fine with Iglesias coming back on a one. We were wanting him back on a 2 year deal, but I guess you don't want to commit $32 million to a 35-year-old. So I get it. I'm fine with 1 year.
Yeah, he'll be 36. Actually, I take that back. Well, okay. In 2024, he pitched the most innings he had pitched since 2021. And then last year, he pitched more games, but he had fewer innings. So he pitched 66 games with 69, nice, and a third innings in 24. And in 25, he pitched 70 games with 6-7 and 1/3 innings pitched.
The only thing that's a little concerning is his velo's been down each of the last couple. Well, last 2 years it's been down. But
I think we
else
can
is about
agree
what's really-
that they're paying him that money to be the closer. Jose.
I think if you can go out and get a closer and have Iggy be the eighth inning guy, I think you do that. Because at this point, how old is Iggy?
35, going on 36.
35, yeah.
He's getting a little bit older. Don't know how effective he's going to be in 2026. So if you can get another solid like closer level reliever, you absolutely do that just in case.
Counterpoint, Joe Jimenez is that guy, and they paid him 9. No, I'm not saying...
Count
Shut
on
up.
Joe.
Shut
You can't.
up. Shut up.
Can't.
I said
Can't.
he is that type of guy, and they're paying him 9 or 7. They're paying Iggy 16. They're not going to pay a guy $16 million to pitch the 8th inning, is my thoughts.
I will. I will.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm not saying you should not go out there and explore other options on bullpen pieces, but I'm just saying they're not going to pay a guy $16 million to pitch the 7th and 8th inning. They're not.
We'll see. I don't think you're banking on Iggy being the closer.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope they go out there and slap their dick in my face and sign Robert Suarez.
If we got to go out with Iggy as a closer on opening day, yes, we'll be fine. But I think it depends on their next couple of moves and what they do for the bullpen. If it's going to be getting Kinley back, Pierce Johnson, if it's going to be getting those type pitchers back, or if they want to go for a big fish and get a Suarez and a Devin Williams on a prove-it deal. All I'm going to say, I wouldn't mind having a Devin Williams prove-it deal for 1 year, $10, $12 million.
I wouldn't either. I
can see that.
And if you get Suarez for 2, I think I said 20 to 25 million for 2 years. It would be hard for Suarez not to turn that down. I'm meaning 20 to 25 per year. Because he's going to
If
get
it's 2
a good bit of
years.
money in
The only thing with
It's 2
Suarez
years,
is
and at 20 to 25, just saying. That's not going to eat into Ronnie's money. All I'm saying.
he might have longer years, though, would be your problem.
Yeah, but at a lower AAV. Here's my thing. If I'm Suarez, I'm like, damn, I can get $50 million in 2 years, and then I could probably get an extra 30 in a couple. That's going to be more money than I would be if I get a 4-year deal. You got to think about these things.
Maybe. I mean, if he
2
was
years
to do
you
a
make $50 million, or 4 years and you make 60. Which one you want to do?
So, I mean, it depends with what happens on 27, but say he gets the Iggy contract for 4 years, it's 4 for 64.
Or you get 2 for 50, and then you bounce in and get another 2-year, $32 million.
Maybe. Who's to say they pay him 25?
20 to 25.
They could do-
And then you come back and get 16. I mean, that's still almost $60 million.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's going to be somebody out there willing to pay Suarez. Suarez, to me,
Absolutely.
is like the S-tier reliever in the market. He's the one-of-one dude right now. Throws 100, I don't think he walks a whole lot, doesn't give up a whole lot of hits, and he's got a high strikeout rate. He's the dude on the market. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody's going to pay him a good bit of money. And if Iggy's getting 16, you don't think he can't get 25? Just saying.
I would pay him, but
I'd pay him.
I don't know. I wonder if they go with Williams on a bounce back kind of deal. You know how AA likes doing that with like
Yeah,
Kirby
I mean,
Yates and
I'd do both. Fuck it. Because realistically, you don't need a Dylan Cease or a Michael King type starter. You need a innings eater type starter.
Chris Bassett, who I've been verbally
Dude,
speaking into existence.
Chris Bassett, I hate watching him pitch.
I do too.
Hate it.
I do too.
Takes so fucking long to make a goddamn decision.
And his pitch, his movement, his delivery is just so funky.
I don't care about that. It's just his fucking pace sucks. As a defender, I'd literally just sit my ass on the fucking ground in between pitches because that's how long it fucking takes to decide.
I mean, we have an innings eater at home. We have Bryce Elder. Nobody want to comment on that? Nobody like that?
I like Big Texas. I don't like Big Texas that much. Okay?
I think Bryce Elder is fine for what he is. Like, he definitely... It looked like he figured some stuff out last season. Hopefully that carries over into next year. We'll see. Chris Bassett would be pretty solid. He also had a pretty good postseason, if I remember correctly.
I mean, I'd take Bassett Hound, no doubt, but...
Yeah.
I just
Elder
hate
is...
watching
Elder is either getting moved or he's going to be our long man. And you're running out of bullpen spots, and you've already got Grant Holmes and Joey Wentz, who are probably going to be long men.
Wentz or Dodd?
Dodd can go multi-inning.
You know who
Lee can go multi-inning.
You know what we need to do? We need to trade Bummer.
Yeah, that would be
I'd trade
perfect.
Bummer. Yeah, and that would all float a good bit of money too. I'd trade Aaron Bummer. There's somebody out there that would take him.
Are you sure? I feel like Aaron Bummer's trade value is like on the ground.
You're not wrong.
What could we realistically get for Aaron Bummer except like
let's look at Savant. Let's see if there's some positives. Okay, it's pulling up. Let's see.
some like Gatorade buckets, bubble gum?
Ooh, he is not. He's got a good ground ball rate. Man, he fell off the face of the fucking planet. 25, bro.
It's a good thing that they only have him signed until the end of this year or this upcoming year.
What, like 9-10 million? Dude, I don't care.
9,
I would get a bag of fucking bubble gum if somebody would take that $9 million off our fucking hands.
Yeah.
I think it was over for Aaron Bummer as soon as that play happened in San Diego where the ball like bounced off of his cleat, went into the dugout. We should have known at that moment that he was done for.
We knew at that moment the season was over. God, dude, he is bad. His fastball velo is down to 91. Jesus.
Could trade him to the Savannah Bananas.
They might have a better pitcher if we're actually being truthful. He was
Did you
throwing
see
94 miles an hour in 23. 94. 93 last year. He dropped to 91 miles an hour.
Average, though.
That is terrible.
I mean, did you see that Joey Gallo's picking up a baseball and trying to pitch?
Joey Gallo just needs to hang it up, man, and call it a career.
We could offer Joey Gallo a spot in AAA.
I don't even know if Joey Gallo would be worth a spot at AAA, and that's not me being disrespectful.
Dude, he's got a cannon.
Okay, but what's his secondary stuff look like? What's his command look like? Sure, it might get some ass in the seats in the minor leagues, but like, you really want to waste a spot for him in there?
Fuck it, it's AAA. You got
see how many
40-year-old
roster spots we went through last year, Jeb?
You got 40-year-old carpenters down there in AAA. It don't fucking matter.
Okay, but here's the question. Would Joey Gallo strike out Joey Gallo, or would Joey Gallo strike out against Joey Gallo?
Both.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I'm answering yes. So, oh my god. Jesus Christ. The Braves agreed to terms with right-handed pitcher Joel Payampas. Is that how you say it? Payamps?
Come on, man. Payamps.
Sorry, not good with names. On a one-year contract worth $2.25 million for the 2026 season. There is your fifth inning, sixth inning reliever.
Wasn't he in AAA last year?
No, he pitched for us last year.
In AAA, I think.
He threw 26 innings last year, had 24 Ks, 1.15 WHIP, 6.8 ERA in 30 games.
Yeah. Love that.
And
what was his fifth?
He didn't qualify for anything. Fib. Jose, you're gonna have to find that. I'm not.
I thought we stashed his ass in AAA when he came over.
You might be right. I think he did throw down there for like a month.
He was ass for the Brewers, and I think they DFA'd him, and then we picked him up or signed him to like a minor league contract or something.
You might be right.
Payamps in 2025 had a FIP of 454, expected FIP of 491.
Not many positives, huh?
There is a couple positives. In 2024, he was 83 percentile in pitching run value, 87 percentile in fastball run value.
He fell off since 23, brother.
And then 2023, he was pretty much blood red except for chase and extension. And his whiff was middle of the pack.
We got a right-handed Aaron Bummer, fellas.
Well, no, I don't even think his ground ball percentage was that good last year. Yeah, he didn't even qualify for ground ball percentage. And then in 24, it was 35th percentile. So, I
prefer a depth move, but I don't want us relying on this dude out the gate, kind of deal.
Well, I think with the contract, I think he's going to be on the Major League roster, regardless, with the money that they put into it. I mean, you're not going to send that guy down to AAA.
It's a good thing I'm not managing a baseball team. I don't give a fuck what your contract is. If you suck, you're going to AAA in my book.
Didn't we just have a fucking conversation about if we signed Alek Manoah to this deal, and you said that was absolutely fucking stupid?
And you see what they did with Manoah. That's how fucking washed he was.
I would have tendered him something.
I wouldn't have. I would have said
it wouldn't have been $2 million.
I would have done the same thing with Payamps. Personally, I would have said, "Here's your minor league contract. Take it or leave it." I don't know.
Split contract.
$2.2 million. I don't know.
I don't know if he would have accepted it. They should have did a split contract with him.
Yeah, but who the fuck's gonna sign this dude for $2.2 million? He was ass last year. Like
That's
capital ASS ass.
That's why I'm saying do a split contract.
I don't know. It doesn't tickle my fancy. I think maybe a possible waste of $2 million. Hopefully not. Hopefully he shoves it up my ass this year, but you know.
Whoa. Jose, any words on Joel Payamps?
I mean, I feel like this is basically a if it works, it works type of deal. $2 million nowadays isn't really like too much to spend on a pitcher. But with that being said, his numbers were not good at all last year. I think the Braves are basically just thinking, hopefully this guy finds like some of the old stuff that was working for him, and if it works, great. But to be honest, I don't really like wasting contracts like that. Like I'd rather put those $2 million towards something else that has a better probability of success instead of like, oh, let's just see if we can throw this shit at the wall and if it sticks, you know. Not that thrilled about it. Hopefully it works out.
How about this, Jeb? I like it better if we get rid of Bummer. How about that?
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
So, from what I'm picking up right now, he's throwing his sinker less and less year over year, and he's starting to throw more four-seamers and less sliders. His slider is his most used pitch. Last year he used it at 47%. He used the fastball at 37% and the sinker at 15%. In his most dominant year in 23, he used the slider 44% and the sinker at 24%. So, I don't know. Maybe the new pitching coach guy, what's his name? Jeremy Hefner. Maybe Hefner sees something in him that he likes. So, I don't know. Interesting move. I don't care as long as it works out, pretty much. All right, let's get to the big move. Mauricio Dubon, our starting shortstop for 2026.
I know you're joking, Jeb, but that makes me want to throw up.
I
So,
wanted to punch my fucking monitor just then when you said those words.
look, I think Mauricio Dubon is going to be a utility player and nothing more. If he is the starting shortstop for 2026, the Braves have failed miserably this offseason, in my opinion.
Thank you.
He has not had a career year above average offensively. His only average season was the short 2020 season. Other than that, he's been below average on OPS. His only like productive factor out of his game is his defense and the positions that he can play. So, it's still a good trade because Nick Allen quite literally did not own a bat. He only owned a glove, and a damn good one at that. But I would still much rather see the
he
Braves
was
get a way better shortstop.
Nick Allen was like you in the DR, and he was just swinging a stick.
Literally.
So I've got a counterpoint.
Nick
All
Allen
right.
was swinging a fucking pillow.
Jesus Christ. I've got a counterpoint. All right. Dubon is coming off his highest F4 season last year. He's played more than 130 games in the past 3 years. At each position, in order, he played 4 games at first, 46 at second, 24 at third, 33 at shortstop, 48 in left, 17 in center, and 3 in right.
Yeah, you're not changing my mind on this, man. Pull up his Savant page. Before you even say a word, just pull up this man's Savant page. Do yourself a favor.
I've already pulled it up. I've already pulled it up.
Nick Allen's too. They're about identical.
At shortstop in 2025, he played 107 games, had a 8 OAA, 6 FRV, 206 innings, and only 1 error. So we can compare hitting. Dubon slash.
So they're identical.
Nah,
Identical, bro.
No.
Yes. Expected batting average is the only thing that's better between Dubon and Nick Allen. That's it, bro.
Bruh.
At least Dubon can hit a home run every 2 months or so. Nick Allen did not have a single homer last year.
Nah, let me talk for a second.
289 OBP, a 355 slug. Yeah, chat, that's my starting shortstop. Fuck
A 90% whiff percentage, 97 percentile on K percentage.
Okay. Whoa.
He's slashed. That's what this team needs. That's what this team fucking needs. Is somebody who's gonna put the fucking ball in play.
I don't need him at shortstop, Jim. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yes, but if you go get somebody as your DH or like a Byron
he doesn't need to
Buxton,
be anything more than a motherfucking utility player, man. That's all he needs to be.
You go get like a Byron Buxton or something. It doesn't matter.
Dude,
I don't want him at short.
I love Byron Buxton. I do. I don't think our team needs Byron Buxton. I don't. I'm sorry. I know that kills everybody on Twitter. I don't think we need Byron Buxton.
It'd be nice.
It'd clog up the DH role.
Nah.
Yeah, it would, because you're either going to have him or Profar DHing.
Both. And then Ronald. Rotate them all.
You can't rotate everybody in the DH, Jim.
Yes, you can.
No,
yes, you can.
Can't. You have 2 catchers that have to fucking rotate that spot, bro.
You can also rotate them.
You can't. Jose, talk to him, man.
You can give guys days off, too.
Everybody in there, man. You
give
can't.
Michael a day off. Give Profar a day off. Give Ronnie a day off if he needs one.
Can't, man. I'm telling you, you can't.
I feel like that would work a lot better if Byron Buxton had a history, didn't have his health history behind him. I feel like even if you get Byron Buxton, his bat is fantastic. Obviously, we all know that. Georgia boy, would love to have him on the team. However, I feel like he hasn't played above like 100 and a few games in a few seasons, no? Like he usually plays right around like 100 to 110, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. I'm pulling it up.
Mauricio Dubon had 42 Ks and 24 walks. Nick Allen had 99 Ks and 12 walks.
He actually played a full season this year. Jose had 542 at bats. His first full season in a very, very long time. So, kudos to.
I'm not saying that
I applaud that.
is my. I'm not saying he's the guy I want. I mean, would I be over the moon if they got Byron Buxton? Yeah, of course. But he's not my number one target. I feel like shortstop needs to be the number one target. I think me and Ryan have talked about it. I think you've got to get either Seager, Bichette, or Kim. You've got to get a shortstop, and then the Dubon thing fits perfectly.
Shortstop. That motherfucker ain't no shortstop, bro.
Oh my god, this fucking card. Just get somebody who plays.
Go to his Savant page and look at his OAA.
He was in the fucking 1 percentile with minus 13 OAA. That is not a fucking shortstop. His sprint speed is slower than Ozzy fucking Albies, dude. He's not a shortstop.
He's not even a second baseman. He's a third baseman at best. Overrated. Fucking overrated, dude. I don't give a fuck how good his stick is, dude. He ain't saving you from the runs he's gonna let the fuck in. He's not. And we do not have a good enough defense to let Bo Bichette waltz out at shortstop. We do not.
Okay,
I gotta agree with that.
Thank you, Jose.
Why are they paying Dubon over Arb to come here and be a utility or a super utility?
He's gonna get 130 games as a utility guy.
Where at?
He's gonna spell second, short, third, first, apparently, fucking everywhere in the outfield.
What are you
He
gonna
can
do with the
give
other
literally
guys?
anybody on the field a day off, man. He's an infielder, outfielder with great defense. I think that's worth a few million a year. However, if he's the starting shortstop next year, I will blow my head off. So, AA, please, man. Like I can't go any more seasons with like a below average offensive shortstop, man. I just can't. We need to get something better.
Problem with Buxton, Jeff, is you're going to have 4 outfielders for 3 spots, and then one of them's going to have to DH, which then clogs it up for the infielders and for the catchers. That's where you
What
have
if
a
they?
problem.
What if hypothetically, they somehow managed to offload Profar in the deal? So Buxton would be your
I
starting
don't know
left
if you
fielder.
do that, man, because you need Profar. And, dude, I was against Profar. I was against him. You need his contact in this lineup. You have to have it.
Kind of like how Dubon has pretty good contact rate.
He's not an everyday player, man. Dubon's not going to be Profar every day. He's not going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. every day. He's not going to be Michael Harris II when he's going good every single day. He's not going to be anybody on this team every day offensively. He's a guy to spell guys and get them off their feet. That's what he does. And he does a serviceable job at that. Not all-star job, serviceable job.
I'm going to make a prediction.
He's going to be the starting shortstop and we're all going to cry? I can see it.
No. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim.
I'm fine with Kim.
And if... I'm going to say it's going to be... I'm going to say it's maybe 3 for 50. That's almost 17 a year. That's 3 years guaranteed.
I think you're going to bump it up on Kim, brother.
He's not really worth that much. He's not.
He's worth more than Bo Bichette, bro. Defensively alone.
Defense? Yeah. Ha-Sung Kim is a fine defender.
Fine.
Yes. Fine.
Fine?
Yes. He had a negative 3 OOA. Yeah.
If you go back last year, he was +4.
Okay.
24, he was +4.
Was he
Even
playing...
if you go -3, that is 10 better than Bo Bichette. If we
Yeah, but was it in 24 or was it in 23 that he was playing second?
No,
Because
24,
one of
he was
those years he was
shortstop.
playing second base.
Either way. It was probably 23, but 24 he was a shortstop and +4.
Either way, he's a fine defender. He's going to make the road to... I would say slightly worse Nick Allen defensively. He's a fine defender. I feel like if you go get Ha-Sung Kim, you have Mauricio
Offensively is
Dubon.
where the problems are going to be at.
Yeah. Which,
Either way, I think Hassan Kim is the most realistic choice.
for the Braves.
I think so.
Yep.
If you can get him on
Because-
2 or 3 year deal,
I'm not quite sure how to look at that.
I would do. I could see Ken getting anywhere from 15 a year to 20 a year.
I don't think he's worth 20, but
I could see him getting it though.
I guess, yeah. But
I mean,
I think-
honestly, Jeb, on a 2-year deal for 20 million a year, is that really that bad? No.
on a
You're paying for
2 year,
2 years. On a 2-year.
I don't know if he'd take 2. But it's also one of those things, too, where you can lower the AAV, add an extra year, and like I've said before, you don't know what you're doing with Ozzy Albies. You don't know how these kids that are in the minor leagues are going to progress. And you would
Correct.
still theoretically have a hole at 2 positions.
Two.
Yeah,
That's why
so
Seager's the best option out there.
I'm not disagreeing. This is just my
I know.
hot take or whatever. You sign him for 3 years. Worst case scenario, 1, Ozzy Albies is gone. You slide Kim to second. 2, you keep Ozzy and you just cut bait with Kim. Whether that's trading him, whether that's throwing him on the bench, which that would be awesome to have him on the bench, or just fucking DFAing his ass. I think Kim is probably the most logical and realistic choice. I just think he might be overvaluing himself a little bit. Granted, I know he was hurt last year, but he is,
Yeah,
what,
but he popped
32?
off in the second half. He's 30.
Yeah, 30.
That's why I say give him a 2-year deal. He'll be 32 at the end of the contract. Give him 20 million. If he wants more money, I'd be okay upping that a little bit. It's only 2 years. Only 2 years. And you got to figure one of the kids are going to be ready in 2 years. If they're not, then we probably should have shipped them the fuck out in a trade.
that's what I'm thinking. A couple of years, and then someone from the minor leagues can come up.
Because we're going to have
Yeah,
a
'cause-
decent amount of options in a few years. I know Ladisi.
Ladis,
Tate's
you got
probably
Miller.
gonna be 4 years off.
Yeah. You've
For
got
Gallo.
2. You've got 2 that should be ready in the next 2 years.
Yes.
Not to mention what they draft this year. I don't know. It'll be interesting. That's just my prediction. I think they sign Kim. I think that's the most.
Anthopoulos, go get me Corey Seager. Thank you.
I just think Kim's the most conservative and
He's the safe bet. Yes.
best option, really.
He's the safe
The
bet.
best
yes.
bang for your buck. But then you've also got at least one potential starter that you need, an innings eater type. 3 bullpen guys and a shortstop, and they've got all this money. What the fuck are they gonna do? Like, maybe they are gearing up for Seager. Maybe they are.
Listen, man, you can give me Corey Seager and 2 bullpen pieces, I'd be happy for the rest of the fucking offseason. You wouldn't hear a fucking peep out of me.
I still think Hassan Kim is the most realistic. And
agree.
you get Hassan Kim, you get an outfielder, you get a couple more bullpen pieces, and you call it an off season.
I feel like we got that outfielder, though, with Dubon. Oh,
I still think you need like another outfielder that's able to rotate. Give Ronald some days off. Give Jurickson some days off, and not be a liability at the plate.
we got Jake
I mean,
Fraley still.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
We got
okay.
DFA'd.
Jake Fraley got DFA'd.
Yeah.
When?
I think he got picked up by the Rays.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Rays non-tendered him. So, I mean, we re-signed Eli White. So we've got one backup outfielder. 2 interesting names. Christian Morel, I think that's a pretty
who we
interesting
need to
name.
get?
JJ
Adolis
Bleday.
Garcia.
I'd be fine with Adolis Garcia.
Give me a
Yeah, that would be-
1 year, $10 million deal.
He's a good defender. Let's see what Tim Hires can do with him. I'd be on board.
1 year, 10 mil, baby. Come play for us.
Stick him in
I'd
right.
stick him in left. Put Profar at
Stick him in
DH.
right.
That's gonna kill your fucking. It's gonna kill
Let
your
Ronnie
DH spot with
DH.
the catchers.
Yeah, but with Garcia, I don't want to say like you wouldn't give a fuck about him necessarily, but like if you sign him to a 1-year deal, you're not necessarily going to care about hurting his feelings, if that makes sense.
No, you're not. Not at all.
So
But
then,
I'm not
like,
taking Ronald's arm out of right field. Adolis can go play fucking left.
Adolis literally has an identical arm. It's 97 percentile to 92 percentile. And I think
want
it's.
you to look at some of Ronald's throws and tell me that they're fucking identical. You understand?
I
Use your
know,
eyeballs
but.
here,
Yes, I know, but. It's not like you're putting Ozzy Albies in right. Like,
I'm not saying
Adol-
that, but
yeah.
Ronald's comfortable in right field. I'm not moving him to DH. He'll DH a few times here and there. Adolis, you're the new guy on the block, and you're trying to reestablish your value. Go play left field. Profar can be the
I would
DH.
just be wanting to get Ronnie off his feet a couple days, but.
He can do that.
I would-
And Adolis can go to right field, and then Profar can go to left, and it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't hate it, and I pitched the idea, and I kind of got crucified, and I kind of had some people who agreed with me. So I don't know. It's a gold glove caliber right fielder out there. The only problem I guess you're running into is you don't have another left-handed hitting outfielder.
Yeah, that's right.
The only left-handed hitter you have off the bench
Bullshit,
theoretically is
Baldwin.
Baldwin,
And then Profar is a switchy.
and
See why Seager
Brute.
would just fit this lineup so fucking beautifully. God,
and Brujan. If Brujan's up, he's a switch hitter, but.
Brujan's the equivalent of Nick Allen.
I'm not counting on him being up. You know, there are some interesting. JJ Bleday is interesting. If you could get him and stash him in AAA, that'd be a good depth piece. Christian Morel is an interesting piece for me. 26 years old. If you could get him and stash him, that'd be pretty interesting.
Morel. Christopher Morel got non-tendered.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody else is going to give him a major league contract.
Could be, but I'm just saying these are interesting guys. But you need another left-handed hitting outfielder, though. I think that's another thing that should be on top of the list. Because right now your bench is Baldwin and Eli White and Vidal Brujan if he's on the club because he signed a split contract.
Get me Cody Bellinger.
Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
Can't say I'm the biggest Bellinger guy. So. I think he played really well in New York, but I don't know, man. Cody B just kind of scares me. Especially with how many bad years he had in a row. You just wonder which one's the real Bellinger. I don't know.
He's definitely either a Met or a Yankee.
I can see him going back to the Yankees.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to talk about, really? I mean, I kind of went over the 3 signings, or the 3 big news.
I think that's about it so far for Braves news.
This is our last pod before Thanksgiving, right? Unless
Correct.
something earth-shattering happens.
Have to be like Seager coming in, or
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of discussed this. We're not going to do an emergency podcast if the Braves sign some jerk off to play fucking AA second base. Like, emergency podcast has to be emergency worthy. But
I agree.
is there anything you're thankful for, guys? Braves related, because I don't give a shit about your personal lives. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. Chill out.
Got the fucking death stare from Jose.
I'm honestly wondering what I'm thankful for Braves wise.
I could give you like 20 Braves things I'm thankful for.
I'm struggling to think of one, buddy. I'm curious What are
Austin
your 20?
Riley, Matt Olson, Jerkson Profar, Ronald Acuna Jr., Drake Baldwin, Sean Murphy, Christopher Allen Sale, Spencer Schwellenbach, Spencer Strider, Raisel Iglesias. I can keep going if you want.
Here's
I was thinking,
I'm appreciative for friends and family. I'm appreciative of you guys who we put this little podcast together and the listeners. I'd be more appreciative if Alex Anthopoulos would go get Corey Seager. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I'm the only thing I am thankful for this year is the podcast listeners.
that's a good one.
That's the only thing I'm thankful for.
So if you're listening to us right now, we appreciate you. Yes, you who are listening. We would appreciate you more if you interacted with us on Twitter. We're all pretty active on there, especially during Braves games. We all pretty much live tweet, but stay tuned the rest of the off season. We're going to be wanting to put some content out. Watch out for some pretty fire interviews. A little sneak peek, maybe. So,
Yeah, sorry about the Lindsey Crosby one. That had to get rescheduled because of Ben, because he had to go to the ER. But he is agreeing to come on, so we will have him on in the near future. We've got 3 after next week. I think 3 weeks lined up, or no, next week. We've got 3 weeks lined up next week of pretty sweet interviews. So stay tuned. But Jose, is there anything you are thankful for? Like your cats or...
yeah, definitely thankful for my cats. It's not like they drive
Definitely.
me crazy ever when they're,
The one cat was
jumping
trying
in front
to
of the...
shake some ass on the camera before we started recording.
Nah, for real. Nah, man, but I'm just thankful that the Braves at least seem like they're active so far. AA is looking at options, and it's clear that he's going to be active this offseason. So if there's anything I'm thankful for that so far.
Yep. Braves Fest. It's
Should
finally
be
coming
fun.
back.
They gotta show me some stuff before I go to Braves Fest.
They literally just traded for your starting shortstop. What more do you want?
I'm gonna run my head off into my monitor real quick, chat. Hang on.
I will be attending, and I'm gonna try to go to the gala if I can afford it. But we will definitely be at Braves Fest, or at least I will be. Jose, I'm assuming you're going, since you could literally piss out your window and be at Braves Fest.
It's pretty likely.
Yeah. So that'll be the first time me and you get to meet each other.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. I've got a little phone mic, so I'm gonna take some videos and we're gonna do some content with some people who want to be on the old Twitter machine and TikTok machine, and there's that. I'm gonna try to maybe throw out some t-shirts there if they'll let me. So maybe if I can get those made and they're not hella expensive. But yeah, if you're at Braves Fest, I think all of us are going to be there, so we'd love to interact with you, love to talk with you, love to just shoot the shit, basically, kind of like what we do on here. So that's all I got. I don't know if y'all have anything else, but
I'm done, bud.
Jose,
Nah, that's about it.
you don't want to talk more about your cat shaking ass on the camera?
We'll leave that for next time.
All right, we will catch y'all in the next one. Yeah, look out for the interviews. If you haven't, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that. We really appreciate it. We love talking shit with y'all. We love interacting with everybody. So, yeah. With that being said, we will catch y'all in the next one. Peace!
Landed right on the shoulder.
Hawk Tour.
Yeah. Let's do it again.